Good morning. I literally just woke up, so excuse how I look and my Mickey Mouse dressing gown. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a day in my life. It's kind of hard to do a day in my life because every day is kind of different. It's Monday today, and usually my Mondays are like the most boring day. I don't have anything like exciting usually on a Monday. I usually wake up at 6 or 7, usually 6, but I woke up at 7 today because I only have one horse to work. Usually I work Turbo and Riley, but Turbo is going on spell next week because he's having some issues. I don't really know what's wrong with him. I might talk about that a bit more later, but so I only have one horse to work, so I woke up at 7 today, and I'm just going to get ready for the day, brush my hair, make my bed, whatever, all that. And then I will take you along with me and try and film majority of my day. Okay, the audio is probably going to be really bad because I don't have my AirPod in, but I forgot, and I'm just out here for like 3 seconds. So it's 7:30 now. I'm dressed, obviously, and I'm just about to soak their feeds. Turbo gets Speedy Beat, Riley gets Copra and Lupin, so they need to be soaked. Turbo's Speedy Beat takes bloody ages. Get their little soaking buckets. And I have to soak them in this little pen because the chickens get into them and like sit in them, or the goat and sheep eat it. So I haven't let the goat and the sheep out yet, but they will come out. Overnight, they're not actually stabled. Well, they have their stables open, but they have these yards, and then this paddock is open to Turbo, and Riley has that arena paddock at the back, so they're not actually in stables. And also they broke that fence in the middle, and I'm really triggered. You can't really see, but they literally snapped it. So while their feeds are soaking, I go back inside and I do like social media work that I do for my mom's business, company, whatever. Breakfast, are you all right? So yeah, I just eat my granola bar breakfast, and then I do social media, which takes like 30 to 45 minutes. And I do that every day. So I just do stories and reply to messages and comments and stuff like that, just so she doesn't have to do it. She does have an actual company. It's like her and other people, and they run a big business company or whatever. It's like a spiritual thing. It's kind of hard to explain what she does for a job, but yes, I'm going to do that now. I just finished doing social media stuff. It's 8:15 now, and I'm going to go feed the boys and unrug them all. So Diego, the horse that is here on adjustment, doesn't get fed in the morning, but I unrug him morning and rug him in the night. Are you hungry? I feed the two boys and rinse all their buckets. The next thing I do before doing anything else is feed Ollie and Oreo, the lamb and the goat, because Oreo screams like that the whole entire time. Hello. So I get their little bucket. Yeah. Yes? I have their feed buckets here. They don't get very much. Oh my god, Oreo. So Ollie gets his food up there, so Oreo doesn't eat it. And yeah, so the chickens always come and eat Oreo's food as well. I need to make sure that I go shut the door to the feed shed, otherwise all my feed will be eaten. Now I go and shut Turbo's gate because I don't want him going back out into this paddock, and he finishes his feed quite quickly. So this is just the paddock that he can go out into overnight. Locked you in there, Turbo. You can't go out now. Hey, pretty boy. Hey. Riley takes ages to finish his food anyway. And then I go unrug Diego, who just stays in this back paddock 24/7. So next thing I do is the rabbits and guinea pigs, and I clean the chicken coop. I don't do that every day. I usually clean the chicken coop a couple times a week, 2 or 3 times, usually 3 actually. So I'm gonna clean the guinea pigs and rabbits and then do the chickens. I'm actually going to pressure wash, spray this grass with the pressure sprayer because it's really manky. So I'm going to take this grass out after I fed them, and same with... Okay, so this is what the inside of their little house looks like. Basically, I'm going to clean this grass here with the pressure sprayer, and that one over there. This one in the middle is really clean, so it doesn't need anything. And the big grass out there definitely needs to be cleaned as well. So I just sweep this. I sweep it all every day. I just don't pressure spray it. The guinea pigs and the rabbits both have 2 hay trays, litter trays. And then the bunnies, their stuff never really needs washing because they mainly pee in their litter tray. So I just sweep up all the poo and hay. And I'm going to sweep this bit, and then I'll show you the inside. This is the inside. I can't really put my phone anywhere to film, but basically I'm just going to sweep all this up. I've put their litter tray and feed bowls out there. So I'm just going to sweep all this, pretty self-explanatory. Out all their litter trays, and I need to empty this bin. I need to go get some more hay for their hay bin. And then I'm going to fill all their litter trays. I have to empty them all most days because they're all pretty gross. Guinea pigs get a scoop. Well, it's supposed to be a scoop each. I don't know if they actually eat a scoop each. The rabbits get one of these tiny scoops each. I shake that little rattle every time I feed them, just so if they ever escape, they usually will come back to that rattle. And put the hay in. You can see they get very excited. Can you let me put it in? I would usually have all the guinea pigs' toys back in here and stuff, but because I'm going to clean the grass and I'm having to put everything. Usually I put hay out there and here, but I'm just putting it in here for now because I'm cleaning the grass. And I'm going to do the guinea pig's water bottle. These are absolutely disgusting. Literally, that's where their water bottle is. And it's like, oh, yuck. This one, I'm quickly going to put them out in the paddock before I wash those pieces of grass. I just thought a raindrop. Better not be about to rain. This is what Ollie and Oreo do. Oh my God. I am not impressed. Why? Yeah, I know. I hate you two right now. I was giving it a minute to see if the rain stopped. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't even get that. And it's literally just gotten harder. Right, they're out. This rain better stop. Diego is running around. Every time it rains, he decides that's necessary. You're not coming inside. You're a sheep. I'm just going to make feeds first now, I decided, so maybe it'll stop raining by the time I have to do the grass. I've slowly started cutting Turbo's feed down and taking him off most of the supplements, so that's why Turbo doesn't get as many supplements as Riley. He usually would. Okay, so I've just hung the grass up and I'm just giving it a bit to dry so I don't put it in the super wet because their cage coop is wooden. And untying a hay net with one hand is really not as easy as, I don't think it actually looks easy. Yeah, so I'm just about to go fill up their hay nets. I don't have to do this every day either because these are like half a bale hay nets and I just fill them and then whenever they're empty. Usually I think they last like 2 or 3 days. An Oreos hay bag, which again, this doesn't need filling very often, probably a few times a week. Goats and Riley get oat and hay, and then Turbo gets meadow hay because he had ulcers, so he has to be on low sugar. You can see this hay net is rather large. That one's a bit bigger. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's still supposed to be half a bale. That might be a full bale actually. Okay, so the grass looks so much nicer now. All nice and fresh. This one, that was the one that was like disgusting. That's nice. So the guinea pigs and rabbits are all done. So are the horses. Just got to do the chickens now. Kind of depends what I have to do. Sometimes I need to do their water and seed. Sometimes I don't. This is the little door I put on there because Ollie and Oreo kept on going in and eating their seed because they're so annoying. So I just need to check. I need to take the eggs out, wash the eggs, do the nesting boxes, clean that, and that's it. It's pretty easy. So that was that. That literally took about 5 minutes, I think. They had enough seed and water, but I am going to give them, oh my god, I'm out of breath. I am going to give them some of this energy block. They have one with dried mealworms, and then they also have a herb and garlic one. And this is just to help their immune system or whatever, and it also tastes good, obviously, for them. So I give them this like once or twice a week, and they love it. Chick, 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 chick. Alright, so it's 10:30 now, and that's kind of all the stuff I always do every morning, except for the grass, obviously. It usually takes about 2 hours. I do need to muck out the yards, which I definitely don't do this every day either. Oh my god. I probably have to muck them out once or twice a week because they have the paddocks attached. They never poo in their stables or the little yards attached, only in the big grass yards, and so there's barely any poo. I have to do it, yeah, like I said, once or twice a week. Okay, so I'm gonna go in now. I'm gonna make my smoothie and have a bit of that, and then I'm gonna take the dogs for a run, because if I go for a run now, I'm gonna feel sick because I'm so hungry. I was saying I'm gonna have my smoothie now. What time is it? It's 10:30, and then I should be on my run definitely by 11. I have to be at work I have to leave at 11:50. So yeah, I'm gonna take the dogs for a run, just a quick run to like this little block of land that they can run on, and I can throw the ball for a bit. Every day I either take them for a run, well, Lily, and I'm looking after my housemate's dog at the moment. I either take Lily for a run or do agility practice with her. So today I'm doing a run, and then tomorrow we have agility class. So that'll be her exercise, obviously. And so yeah, I have to be at work by 11:50. My work is I just work as a stable hand for a lady down the road privately. She has like 7 horses, and I clean some of their paddocks, and some of them I just feed and blah, blah, blah. So I can either be there anywhere between 11 and 12 really, and then it takes me about 2 hours. So I work at her place 6 days a week, and Thursdays are my day off. But on Thursdays I work at the BP, so I don't have a day off, but it's only 2 hours a day, so it's not like a proper job 7 days a week. And at the BP I work Thursdays, and I've also been doing a lot of shifts at my old job, the doggy daycare, because she's had to fire people, so I've been taking a few shifts there. I'm working there on Wednesday. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. It doesn't really have anything to do with the vlog today. I'm gonna go have my smoothie. It was so sad. I threw the ball before and it literally pelted into Leo, and he yelped and ran up to me and didn't know what happened. Oh my god, this grass is so long. There's literally a bowl. Looking good. The dogs are very tired. I'm gonna do some stretches. So it's 11:30 now. I still look like... Okay, swore again, gonna have to cut that out. I'm just gonna go wash my face and then have some more smoothie probably, and then I have to leave in 20 minutes anyway. It always takes such a long time to start actually videoing after I click the red button, and then it always cuts off the start of what I say. Anyway, the weather person lied, because it just started pissing down. And it stopped now, but I'm not impressed, to say the least, weatherman. I expect better. I just got to work, the long ass driveway that takes like 5 minutes to walk down. I took some videos of me at work the other week, so I didn't have to worry about doing it today in case I had to rush or something. I just did it when I had time and it was nice weather and stuff. So I'll probably be in a different outfit. I don't remember what I wore, but I'll also take some videos today. 12 o'clock now. I'm going to be here probably till 1:45 unless she asks me to do anything extra. Then I'll be here till 2.
guys, I just wanted to quickly come on and say I don't know why she doesn't use a wheelbarrow and rake, but this is the way that she likes the paddocks to be done, with the tiny little pooper scooper and buckets or bags. So that's why I do it that way. I know it would be a lot easier to just use a rake and a wheelbarrow, I'm aware, but this is how she likes it done, so that's how it gets done.
Just finished. It's nearly 2 o'clock now because it was just quite messy. It always takes a bit longer when it's rained because all the hay is wet and it's just annoying. Obviously it wouldn't have been in the videos. Oh, that's a raindrop. In the videos you saw, it wouldn't have been raining because they were from a nice sunny day. Anyway, my friend's getting rained on, so bye. Okay, so what time is it? It's 2:20 and then I've just been having, what was this? Why did I've just been having some of my smoothie, and I'm gonna pay my car rego now. And then I need to create sound bites, which you probably won't know what they are, but it's just like these things for a podcast, and it's like a little snippet of it. I need to create some of them for my mum's podcast. So I'm gonna do that, probably be done by 3, and then I'm gonna ride Riley. So I'm only gonna do flat work today because it's just like horrible weather, and I also don't have anyone to video me. So I'm gonna jump tomorrow though, and then I'll put in those videos today just so it's a bit more interesting, because I might not even canter today. The arena is like underwater, it's so puddly. So I'll probably just have a nice trot work ride with him. His trot work, walk, trot transitions need, they need lots of work anyway, so that's fine. And then you'll see the videos from jumping tomorrow. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Okay, so it's 3:30 now. I did finish my actual work about 20 minutes ago, but then I just had some other basic things that I had to do, just sorting out. I had to save some of Turbo's vet files and just boring stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ride now. The weather still looks pretty depressing, but I don't, it's not raining. You can't even see anything. What was the point of that? It's just windy and cloudy, so. I see a bunny. I'm just getting the feeds to soak for tonight. Have Diego's feeds too to soak at night, and his feed is literally gigantic, so I have to pour it into 2 different buckets, otherwise it's too big to soak in the one bucket. The feeds need to go in a pen to soak. They literally harassed me the whole way from the shed to here. Roo-roo. I hate my goat and my lamb. Whose idea was it to get them? Oh, why do they need to knock my saddles? That took me so long to get it in the right spot. Riley is ready. I don't know why, for some reason, literally every time I ride, I use this black all-purpose pad, even though I have actual dressage pads with actual colours, but, you know. This is Riley's new bridle. It's still kind of puffy outy. Arena is very sludgy. I'm just going to do trot work. The grass here isn't bad for just trot work. I probably won't ride in the actual arena, if you can call it that. Just ride around here. So generally I ride them both 5 or 6 days a week, but obviously Turbo is out of work at the moment, so that just means I'll have more time to do Tafe. I'll just be studying more, which is depressing.
I just did a whole voiceover to all these videos and I was talking way too slow, and so I'm redoing it all. Anyway, this is my warm-up for jumping. As you can see here, we're in a different paddock than I was in when I was filming this actual video. That's because it's just a bit less slippery. There's not really any grass, it's just dirt, and it was nice and soft. It is in a big open paddock that he doesn't usually go in, so I think that, coupled with a few other things, did not help with his excitement. As you'll see in the videos, he does get very excitable in a few of the clips, and he actually bolted once, which I've decided to leave in, and I'll talk about that when it actually comes up to the clip. But I also decided to use the fillers that I made last week. I made a couple fillers. There was a Liverpool, some flower boxes, and a little red filler thing. So he was jumping those for the first time. The jumps are a bit bigger than usual. I don't think he's ever done a one stride double before. The only time he's ever done doubles is like 45 centimeters at a show. So I've never really schooled him over them. So that probably was also contributing to his excitement. Don't know why I said contributing so weirdly. Contributing. Anyway, this is the first time he went over the Liverpool here, and I decided to go with long reins, which I don't know why I did that, but there you go. He did quite a ecstatic little jump over that. And then there we go, still does not want to touch it. I don't think he knocked that jump once, which, it was actually funny. I thought he was going to spook at the little flowers as well, but he knocked that jump quite a few times, so he clearly didn't care about those. I didn't really care about the red filler either. So anyway, we have both, I'm pretty sure both parts of the double are up now, and you'll see he knocks the little flower jumps a few times. I also get him in bad strides to a couple of them, and I had to change the distance between this a few times because it wasn't the right distance for him there. I changed it after that. This would have been a really cute video if he didn't knock that. Okay, so after this double here, he started to just take off with me to the left, and he wouldn't let me go right. And so after this one here, this is where he bolted, and I'm just going to talk about what happened quickly. So coming up to the first jump, I pushed him a bit more into it so that he actually jumped it properly, and he jumped the first one really nicely, and then the second one he got very fast too. And then as soon as he landed, I kind of felt him take off, and I pulled on my right rein and used my left leg, and then he did a flying change very excitedly, and then I kept trying to go right, he kept trying to go left, and I literally could not pull him, so we went left, and that was, yeah, I don't need any tips on how that could have been dealt with better. It is what it is. And then after that, I just decided to change directions because it was kind of boggy that way. I'm not sure why he was bolting. He doesn't usually do that when he's jumping. So I think it could either have just been the paddock, or he was just feeling a bit fresh this day. There was like a boggy section which was right where he was bolting through, and I didn't want him to keep going through that. So I just went back this way, and he was much better going this direction. This double, I decided to leave in quite a few of the attempts where he just kind of did not sit back and ran through and knocked the second part. But this one here, the last time he did it, he jumped it really nicely, and he sat back, and he cleared the flower one too. He jumped it nicely. So this was the last jump we did. I thought it was like 70 or 80, but it was actually 90. So he was a very good boy for doing that, and he didn't refuse anything the whole day, jumped everything. So I'm very happy with him, other than his excitedness, which I think was just because we were in that back paddock and the jumps were a bit bigger than usual, and there was fillers. It was all just a bit exciting. But yeah, the 90, that was the biggest he's ever jumped. the biggest he's jumped before that was like 70 or 80, I think. I don't really remember. But yeah, I'm happy with him. Obviously there's lots to be improved on, but he hasn't done much jumping, and yeah, so he was a good boy. So I just put Riley's rug on now. He's going to go back out in the paddock for a little bit, not that long, probably 30 minutes. And I'm going to go do some study, and then I'm going to feed them all. Don't you just want to like punch his face because he's so cute? I'm just about to start doing my school now. Study school, whatever, it's not really school. It's 5:20, but I just ordered some stuff for my skin because, as you can see, it's been so bad lately. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but I've just been having breakouts like for months. And there's these tablets that I used to take, and they're like for hormone balance, and I stopped taking them, and I think that's when it started getting bad again, because it was really good at one point while I was taking them. So I've ordered them again. Anyway, the certificate I'm doing, I finished the Cert 3 I was doing in horse mastership, and now I'm doing a cert in equine sports massage, which I've literally just started, and it's through Equestricare. You can either do a certificate, like a proper certificate, or you can just do an owner's course. I think it's a really good idea, especially even if you just do the owner's course, like just to be able to know that simple stuff to do on your horse, I think is very good. And the main reason I wanted to do a massage course was to be able to do it on Turbo, because he's got all his problems, and yeah, so he gets a lot of muscle soreness. I don't know why, but he does. So that's why I'm doing that. Oh my god. You can't even see. Why does it never... Oh my god, I just tried to tap my computer instead of tapping my phone screen. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so basically, I've got 12 books like this. Look how little the writing is. Is this a joke? So, yeah, it's 6:10 now. I'm going to go do the horses. I just kind of... The time just... I don't know where it went. But it went. My plan was to get all the animals fed while it was still light so that I could vlog better, but that didn't end up happening because it's about to be dark. What time is it? 6:23. I kind of was replying to messages and stuff for a while. Now I'm gonna lock Ollie and Oreo away. Let me turn the lights on. So I'm gonna lock them away because they're annoying when I'm trying to feed. Ollie? Yeah, that's very rude. Next thing I do is I put the feeds in the stables before I bring the boys in, because it's just easier, obviously. And then I will also feed Diego before I bring the boys in and rug him if I need to, which I do tonight. I'm going to take Diego's lupins that need to soak till tomorrow night. I'm going to take them in, and then I'm going to get the boys' feeds, because I only have their soaking feeds out there. Oh my god, I just scared the shit out of poor Diego when I put the flash on. Sorry. Anyway, he's all done. I'm going to leave Turbo naked tonight because it's mainly going to be 11 and then 9 for a bit. I wouldn't usually leave him naked, but he's going out on spell. So I'm going to start leaving his rugs off. Unless there's a few nights next week where it says it's going to be 7. So I'll probably still rug him for those. And then the week he goes there, it's like super warm, so that's good. So the last thing I need to do out here is sweep the stables, which I do every night because the floor gets disgusting. So I'm just gonna do that. I lied, actually. I still need to, sorry, it's just gonna be pitch black. I still need to shut all the gates so that they can go in their paddocks. Wow, it's kind of pretty. I also need to go take all the buckets inside because if I leave them out, they blow everywhere. And then I just come and check that all the chickens are in their coops. There's only 3 chickens in one coop. Sorry, that was really bright. Yep, anyway, as you would have seen, they're all in there. I used to shut this door, but when I put this on, obviously this is like zip tied, so I can't shut the door anymore. And I don't like shutting this little door because then sometimes they're stuck in there for ages in the morning and they're all waking up and it's like they're all stuck. So, well, not ages, but till like 7 o'clock. It's quite a while. Then I come grab the rabbits' veggie bowls because they need to have their dinner. I couldn't get a good angle for this camera. Anyway, in terms of dog food, I don't usually need to feed Leo, my housemate's dog, but she's away at the moment, so I'm feeding him as well. So this is what Lily gets. It's like I basically mix this meat, which I cook, can't even see. I cook a packet of this, mix it with a couple carrots and a few eggs, and then she gets a few supplements, which I will also show you. And she gets 3 tablespoons of this every night. And she has biscuits during the day. Lily gets this Evolution Animal Care Inside Out. This is like the same one that people give their horses, Inside Out. Basically, just because her breath smelled really bad, which is usually from their gut or from their teeth, but she's had her teeth cleaned multiple times, which helped, but it still smelled bad. So that's why she's on this, and also just because it's good. Optimizing intestinal health. And then she also gets coconut oil, which again is good for, it helps to keep her breath good. Lily! Thank you, darling. Once I've done the animals' greens, I put all my stuff for my smoothie in a Ziploc bag for the next day, so it's all cut up. I used to blend it the night before, but then someone told me that that takes like half the nutrients out. So I'm gonna go feed this to the animals, and then I have to try and think of something to make for dinner. I honestly have no clue what I'm gonna make. I might do, I don't know, I hate cooking. Here you go. Cheens is asleep. Chino, wake up. There we go. I think I'm just gonna have the leftovers from last night. Like, I can't be bothered cooking and I'm starving and I need to study anyway. So for some reason, when I made dinner last night, I felt the need to make like a gigantic serving. And so this was my leftovers, which is like a full big size serving. I don't know why I made so much. This is probably usually about when I have dinner, 7 o'clock, or it's maybe usually a bit later maybe. Anyway, basically it's 7 o'clock. And I'm just gonna eat dinner, shower, and study for the rest of the night. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my God, I'm so excited to eat. I'm tired already. Anyway, it's, what is it, 7:45? 7:50 now. I've had a shower and dinner and I'm just gonna do more study. I don't need to go to bed until 11 because then I'm gonna wake up at 6 and that's my 7 hours. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do 3 hours of anatomy straight, so I'll probably edit a bit of this vlog too. I'll see how I go. I put zinc cream on my face, by the way. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock now. I literally cannot believe I just did 3 hours straight of horse anatomy. That might not seem like a lot, but my brain is just about dead, and I start getting tired at like 9 o'clock, and then it just makes everything so much harder. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining. Done now, so it's fine. I got all the videos on my computer. Let me show you how many there are. Okay, so ignore the pictures of Turbo's spine. Right. These are all from today. Oh my god. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, gave you a bit of an insight into what my daily life looks like. Obviously every day is kind of different because I'm not doing a normal job or going to like school like most people would. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.